Why am I so nervous to film this video? Did I just cry in a Best Buy parking lot for 3 hours? Maybe. What my life has come to is eating vegan ice cream sandwiches in the middle of the day, but I'm an adult, so
I'm allowed to do what I want.
Before I get into it, I'm just gonna tell you to subscribe. Hit that button, hit the bell, do all the stuff, give it a thumbs up, thank you. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about something that has really affected me personally a lot. Today we are going to be talking about depression. That was, honestly, there's no fun way to introduce that. So this is a video I've been wanting to film for a while now, and I wanted to thank BetterHelp for reaching out to me because I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to make it. So BetterHelp is an online, affordable, private service, and they make it available for you to speak to a counselor or therapist online. BetterHelp even offers financial aid for those who qualify. As someone who has personally had a lot of issues with my own mental health, I think that BetterHelp is a great tool to help people recover and start to feel okay again. Counseling and therapy is so important, and especially they make it online and affordable. So if you're interested, you can go check out the link down below. It is listed in my description. So thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Now, those of you who follow me on Twitter or Tumblr or whatever may already know that lately I have been struggling a little with my mental health, and that's something that I wanted to talk about because I feel like not enough people in the media are opening up about their own mental health struggles because everyone wants their lives to seem perfect and easy, but that's just not realistic, and honestly I think it does more harm than it does good. But the point of today's video is not to talk to you guys about how difficult my life is and how awful it is living with this, but it's just to show you that it is possible to be diagnosed with anxiety or depression and still be able to live a normal life. I've used therapy as a very useful tool to help with that. Now, productivity is something that I definitely want to talk about because lately I just feel like the laziest piece of in the world. But I do have to remind myself that that's not me, that is my depression. And sometimes it's hard. Like the simplest tasks feel like you're climbing a mountain. It's so important to set goals, and whether they're big or small, like give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, you got out of bed today. You made yourself a healthy lunch. It is not impossible to be productive. I recently have been using my monthly planner a lot more. The more I make a set schedule for myself and make certain to-do lists, the more productive I find myself because I'm planning ahead. Even if it's something as small as calling the dentist tomorrow, I write it on a to-do list. That way I'm doing some small things every single day, because being productive and motivated is something that really can help pull you out when you're feeling a very depressive episode. Now, a number 2 thing I wanted to mention in this video is living with depression and anxiety, which are 2 different things that when you have them both, they are so contradicting that you feel like you are just crumbling sometimes. Being depressed makes you very tired all the time, and being anxious is like you're feeling like you're not doing enough. So I will be so tired I cannot move, but mentally freaking out about how I'm not doing all the things I need to. It can be so terrible. But like I said before, there are a lot of options to help with both of those things. For me, I will keep saying this, therapy has always been the number 1 thing. Sometimes medication works for some people, but everyone's different. I've noticed that when I am exercising constantly and like making time to hang out with my friends, I am a much happier, more productive version of myself. And those are just little things that you can do just to bring your mood up if you need it. It is so easy to isolate yourself when you're feeling super depressed, and that is actually one of the worst things I've noticed that I do for myself. Now, the third point that I wanted to hit, this one can be a huge cause of my depression sometimes, is insecurity. And this, honestly, I can make an entire video about insecurity and self-doubt, but I'm gonna try and keep this one short. It has taken me so so many years to accept who I am and like feel comfortable in my skin, and it's an everyday process. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's something that I'm still working on, but it is possible. And I think that confidence comes with time and work. You have to work at it. The more I tell myself that I'm pretty and tell myself that I'm great, the better I start to feel, whether or not I believe it in the moment. My whole point in making this video is just to tell you guys that nobody's perfect. My life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean I'm not happy. This is gonna sound so cliche, but it does get better. I have been at the lowest of lows where I thought there was no hope for me ever. I have felt so bad about myself. I just wanted to shrivel up and not exist anymore. But where I am now, I wouldn't change a thing. Coming from someone who struggles often with their mental health and their body image and just all of this stuff that people on social media don't really talk about, that it is possible to come from a place like that and turn it into something good. I get questions on social media all the time about you guys asking me, telling me that you're struggling with your mental health, and I just want you to know that you're not alone. And numbers wise, this might not be my most viewed video, but if it can help at least 1 or 2 people, then that means that I'm doing what I should be doing. So I know this was a more serious video than I intended it to be. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Wow, you know, today I'm feeling myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Comment below if you think I'm pretty. Bye. You don't wanna stay the night, you don't wanna stay